Okay, welcome. My name's Diana Walker, and my guest host is Trudy Stolting, and we're talking about the Sunpack, the Sunrider Sunpack, which is a regeneration. We also refer to it as the NBC program, Nourish, Balance, and Cleanse, or the Regeneration program, or the Sunpack in a Mug program, or the basic program. So you will learn more about it in the next 20-25 minutes. And Trudy is the one that introduced me to Sunrider 21 years ago, and I'm forever grateful. My health just seems to keep improving even after 21 years. And when I was 49, I was not feeling too good. Emotionally, I had a lot of ups and downs emotionally, and also my hips ached when I got up in the morning, because I was 49, so I was almost hitting 50, and all those kinds of things showed up, even though I had studied health and nutrition and had lived a healthy life compared to many people. But with my first NuPlus, the aches in my hips were gone the next day. It was crazy. And Kelly helped me get off of coffee. So we'll talk about those more as we go on today. But that's why I'm grateful to Trudy. And we've been friends for about 25 years. So it's been a long time. So here's Trudy, and she'll talk about regeneration.
Hi, I'm really happy to be on this call with you, Diana. Thank you for asking me, or maybe I asked you, I'm not sure. We love working together. I want to talk to you about Sunrider's, the philosophy behind the Sunrider. And I mean the nutrition of Sunrider is just truly amazing. But they have an amazing philosophy. And it comes in the very first point of that principles of the philosophy of regeneration is about nourishing and cleansing equals balance. And those are the products we're talking about today. Our body functions at its best only when all 5 systems of the body are in balance. And that's what these foods are all about. The second point is it needs to be foods, not chemicals. It has to be in a whole food form. Our bodies are designed to digest and process foods, not chemicals, such as protein powders, could be isolated vitamins. Sunrider products are concentrated nutrition from whole food sources. We do have protein shakes in the States, but they are from whole food sources. So those are great. And they have to have their life structures intact. And that's what the whole foods in Sunrider have. There has to be a large variety. No one food is perfect. No one vitamin is perfect. No one protein powder is perfect. That would be a very narrow target or very narrow focus on your health. And because we need whole foods in a large variety of whole foods, the ones we're talking about today, you would have more than 70 plants in just one meal. I can't even imagine growing a variety of 70 in my garden and trying to put them all together for one meal. But that's so effortless with the Sunrider foods. And then you have to be an expert in the formulation and then concentrate them. Food influences our health in complex and highly interactive ways. Sunrider has the knowledge and the technology to formulate them. They extract them and concentrate them, the right ingredients in the right amounts to create products that are extremely safe and, oh my gosh, are they ever effective. Diana and I have really experienced that over the last years for sure. And thousands and millions of other people have as well.
Thank you, Trudy.
You're welcome.
What I really liked is what appealed to me so much was this philosophy of regeneration, those points, as well as the fact that they're whole foods. And then when I found out that Tei-Fu Chen, the founder of Sunrider, had giant juicers that we get to tour and see 35 years ago. He created them and imported them from Germany, stainless steel, so that he can juice plants. Then he extracts the juices, and then he dries it, and then there's many steps, but it is unique. There's nothing like it worldwide, and that's how we can get 70 plants in one drink. So the NuPlus has about 7 plants. The Quinary has almost 50 plants in it. So, and then when you have Fortune Delight or Kelly during the day, you're getting more plants. So I just love that. You're getting a large variety, so you can't get everything you need in one formula or one plant. So that's one of the differences with many compared to what else is available on the market. And so it's easy, it's convenient, bringing up kids to be able to make a shake in the morning and know that they were having their nutrition, that morning for school was so important to me. And I don't like to cook. Trudy loves cooking. But for me, to just throw these items into a blender was perfect, and still is. So Trudy's going to tell us more about NuPlus.
I would love to tell you about NuPlus, and I had a really unique experience this morning. I was doing a presentation to a couple who came to our home, and she had called me, and it was quite an awesome experience because they wanted to get started in Sunrider, and they wanted to get the basics. Well, Sunrider's got these most popular packs, they call them, and they've got the daily balance, Sunpack Daily Balance. You can get a 1-a-day essentials, or you could get 2-a-day essentials. And in those, it has 3 basic ingredients. It has the NuPlus, it has the Fortune Delight, and it has the Quinary. So we're going to be talking about those a little bit today, but I get to choose my favorite, which is the NuPlus. I love it. Oh my gosh, that was my favorite food right from day one. Comes in packages inside like this. And it nourishes every cell of your body. So what cells don't you want nourished today? I think every single one of us want to nourish every cell of our body. And really briefly, these are a variety of 11 different foods in Simply Herbs is the one I'm showing you here. 11, 12 different whole foods. And they've got quite a history to them. And I'm just going to do it really briefly. Maybe we'll go into it in more detail another time, but they're foods that grow in the ground like root vegetables. They're foods that grow along the ground in vines. They're food that grows facing up to the sun. They're foods that grow facing down in shade. And facing up to the sun would be like your greens, your broccoli. Facing down in shade would be like beans. They are foods that have that grow in water, on water. 5 different colors of food. 5 different tastes of food, and 4 properties of food, like hot, cold, warm, and cool. Everything, all of those criteria are met in NuPlus. It's amazing. I couldn't begin to put together a meal from, we grow a huge organic garden, but I couldn't begin to put together a meal of what is in here and nourish every cell of my body so easily and so effectively. So this is my favorite food. Many people make it into a smoothie. I never get fancy. I take my package of Fortune Delight. I make a lovely pot of Fortune Delight. I throw some Quinary into it, I throw my package of NuPlus into it, and that's it.
And
it's very simple.
Yeah, that's the one thing that we that isn't included in that pack. So there's a Sunrider stevia. Well, for me, I add it in there, but maybe you don't even, do you add it into your Sunpack in a month?
I do, but the Sunpack is all I had at the beginning, Diana.
Right.
That was it. Yeah. For some reason, my picture's not coming up when I'm talking. Can you see me when I'm talking?
I can. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's working fine. Yeah. So yeah, the NuPlus now is one of my favorite. Well, it was from the beginning because I had such a great effect with my hips. So what it's anti-inflammatory. That's just one of the properties, but it also helps with your moods and depression and oh my goodness, there's so many. It helps with your adrenal glands, your nervous system, reproductive glands, liver, kidneys, pancreas. There are so many benefits from this one little item, juiced and then dried.
It's just superfoods to keep your immune system really nice and healthy and your body healthy.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Trudy.
You're welcome.
So that's new. That's NuPlus, and you get the Simply Herbs, which is Trudy's favorite. She uses that. It's very neutral tasting, right? You can use it, sprinkle it in soup, right?
And sprinkle it on salads and mix it into yogurt and eat it out of the package and throw it into a cup of tea, like Cali or Fortune Delight. I'm not fussy how I get it into my body, but man, my body sure does want it.
And how many packages do you have a day?
I have 2 a day minimum. Quite often I'll have 3 or 4. Okay. So I have one for breakfast, one in the middle of the morning, one in the middle of the afternoon, one in the evening. Yeah. Usually. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes I'm busy during the morning or the afternoon, and I'll substitute a Sun bar instead of a NuPlus at that time.
Right. Great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I'm going to talk about Fortune Delight, which this is called Original Fortune Delight. And sometimes I say regular because it only got the name changed to Original recently. So the Original Fortune Delight has a very neutral taste, and I really enjoy this, but then I enjoy every one of them. There's lemon, which is in a new package now. I don't know if you can see that very good. There. Yeah. There, that's better. And there's raspberry and cinnamon and there's another lemon, peach. So there's all these flavors, and right now, currently, peach is my favorite, but it varies by day and by week. But what is so great is that you get the original one. And some people who have candida or health challenges, it may be best to stick with the original without any fruit in it. So there's no artificial flavors, artificial colors, preservatives, none of that. So, and it tastes delicious straight out of the pack. Here's my bottle for this morning. I go through about 4 of these a day. This one has lemon, just a package thrown in, and I've added my stevia too. So when I head out to Aquafit, I go 3 or 4 times a week. This is with me, of course, right away. I throw it in. And so what the Fortune Delight does is it starts to cleanse and help your body regenerate the cleansing organs. So your cleansing organs are like your liver, your kidney, and colon. And so it actually starts to strengthen those. So it's not like a detox that you get from the health food store, or that is common now, where people have a cleanse or a detox once a year or in the spring. And what happens is that can be hard on the body because you're getting too much at once. And it's forcing the body to do all this work at once. So we say that we have an inside shower every single day. So this is actually helping inside our bodies, and it tastes delicious. So that is a very wonderful way to use it. And do you have anything else to add to that, Trudy?
I just love it. That was my drink, my choice of absolute favorite right from the start. And it's in that Daily Essentials, that pack that you can get from Sunrider. It's just so easy to do it. It has 3 boxes of Fortune Delight in there, 3 of NuPlus, and 3 bottles of Quinary. So all of a sudden you've got your 3 boxes rather of Quinary. You've got your Nourish, Balance, and Cleanse every single day. And honest to heavens, if people start that way, where every cell is nourished and every organ is fed, and they have that wonderful internal shower every single day, you're going to probably have someone for life, because it is so effective. It's true. I mean, there's people who have been using these products for 35 years. I've been using them for 21 years, and I don't skip a day. I want it. And so we've covered the Nourish. Yeah, that light is a little bit light. Okay, there we go. So we've covered the NuPlus for nourishing. And then we jumped to the cleansing. So Nourish and Cleanse. And now is Quinary. Yeah, Trudy's got her bottle up. And
my big box. This is for the, if you're having it twice a day, you will get this big box of Quinary. And Quinary comes in the package, and it also comes in the bottle, like as Trudy was showing. And it comes in a 10-pack or a 60-pack. And this, I think everybody in the world should be on Quinary. Some people call it Quinary because Quin stands for 5, and there's 5 formulas in here. So Tei-Fu Chen has the individual formulas, and then also has all 5 formulas, which each of them have 7 to 10 herbs in them. And so this has close to 50 herbs. And what's wonderful, it's so safe. It's for children. Children can have it. Elderly can have it every day. And it balances your body. So it works on circulatory, respiratory, immune, endocrine, and digestive systems. So that's the whole body. And Tei-Fu Chen is just a master herbalist, and he has put this together, and it's based on the ancient Chinese recipes and the philosophy of regeneration. And one of the stories he tells, which I love, is 5 horses pulling a chariot. So these are 5 formulas, and then if one of those horses fell down, the whole chariot, everybody collapses, all the horses collapse. So he describes it as different from the way the Western medicine and Western even herbs look at it, where in the Western world, we just look at the immune system. So let's take this for the immune system, and don't realize how interconnected they are. So this is a find it and fix it formula. Just have a package a day, and people will have different results. Some it's their digestive system. They find it within days is improved. Others, for me, my emotions were more balanced.
Oh, yes.
Shush up. That's a little private story. So.
Okay, can I tell a little story, Diana?
Sure.
I'm ratting on her. Diana, well, of course, she was going through probably menopause at the time, but she was fairly emotional. And so some days she'd call me and she'd be up, and some days she'd call me and she'd be down. And every day that she was up, I knew that she had eaten her Quinary already in the morning. And the days that she was down, I'd say to her, have you eaten your Quinary yet today? And she goes, no, not yet. And I said, I'll put the phone on hold, go and get it, because I'm going to hold until you have it in your mouth. She'd be fine. It was that powerful of a food for you.
It is. It still is. And your voice is in my head quite often, reminding me I need my Quinary. So it is a very powerful food. So you've got your Nourish, Balance, Cleanse, and I want to do a screen share here and bring in my the outline. Okay, share screen. Let me see if this will work.
I just can't get over how convenient that Sunrider has made it for us when you're helping brand new people. You don't even have to go through a whole bunch of price lists or anything like that. It's just under the most popular packs, and it's right there. All the Nourish, Balance, and Cleanse, and it makes it so simple. So if you're starting a new person in Sunrider, this is a fabulous way to do it. It really is. Nourish, Balance, and Cleanse. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Okay. It's not showing yet, is it?
Not at all. It says it started screen sharing, but we can't see anything on the screen. There you are.
Okay, now I got it. Yeah, just took me a minute there. Okay, so this is my NBC Nourish, Balance, Cleanse, one of my pages on my website that I gave a link to, and I've added in now the Sunpack Daily Balance once a day is $218.91 US, $297.96 in Canada, and this contains.
Is that as a customer, Diana, or as an IBO?
That's actually the retail price. So if
as a customer,
IBO, they'll get a 10% discount. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the pack contains 3 NuPlus Simply Herbs, 10-pack, 3 Fortune Delight Original, 10-pack, and 3 Quinary Powder 10-pack. So that's for the 1 a day.
And that does it for a whole month right there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that I love how simple that is. Nobody has to think, okay, what am I going to order? Just get that pack, the Sunpack Daily Balance once a day. Or if you could either do that, or you could get the twice a day and have it last 2 months, and you save some money on that. You save about, I think it's $30 in the States and about $45 in Canada. So you can just go shop online and get your Sunpack Daily Balance twice a day. And there you get the big box, 60-pack of Simply Herbs NuPlus, and you get the 60-pack of Fortune Delight Original and 60-pack of Quinary. How simple is that? So you don't even have to think about what you're going to get. And that's great for preferred customers too. If you go on auto ship, which is a fairly new program with Sunrider, it's not compulsory, but some people like it because then they don't have to worry about what they're gonna do. So I'm gonna stop my screen sharing and come back and see all you guys. Yay! So let me see. It's 22 minutes. We could open it up unless you have a little bit more.
I would love to know if anybody has any questions for us, Diana, because I find that these, if we keep the calls fairly short, people really watch them. They really enjoy it.
I know. And I know you mentioned that you had a gathering at your home and then played the video that we did last.
I know. We're going to watch it on Monday.
Yeah, this one.
Yes.
Better be good. Yeah. That's awesome. I don't know if everybody knows, but Trudy lives at the other end of Canada to me. I live in British Columbia, and we worked together at the local hospital for many years. And then she moved after 30 years of living here, I think. You moved, bringing up your family and everything, you moved to Vancouver Island, and then more recently to Nova Scotia. How long have you been there?
10 years.
Yeah, it doesn't feel that long, but
it's gone by fast.
We get to see each other usually at least once or twice a year. So, okay, so we'll open it up. If anyone has a question or a comment, you can unmute yourself and let us know.
And any question is welcomed. Maybe we have a shy group, Diana.
Yeah. Gail's not on here. I'll tell her. He often will bring something up, which is great. So, well, I guess we covered everything, and people can always ask us questions by email anyway. So have a really, really, really healthy day.
Hello?
And,
yes.
Hello?
Welcome.
Yes.
Hi. I had a question. I know you guys have video. I'm only doing audio. So I wanted to know, is this going to be posted on YouTube?
It is.
So I can actually get the video too.
Yes, it will be on YouTube.
Okay, so maybe I'm not subscribed to your channel. So just go under, look for Diana something. I forget your last name, and then I can subscribe to your YouTube.
Yes.
Walker. Will do. Okay.
Are you on my newsletter list?
Yes, that's how I got the link about the presentation today.
So tomorrow I will be sending out the link to the YouTube video. So
perfect.
I also will send a link to my whole channel because I have I think 140 videos on there now. So
okay. All right. So if I don't get it tomorrow, I will email you or something, or I'll just go on YouTube and just try to subscribe to whatever you got out there.
You bet.
Hopefully that'll tie into everything you got.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for being on the call.
Oh, no worries. Thank you.
Wonderful. Okay. Have a fabulous day. And Trudy, thank you so much for being my co-host.
You're welcome, Diana.
Okay.
God bless. Bye-bye.
Yes. Bye-bye.